Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hope anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome. My name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing a little video game on the internet tonight. That video game is going to be Nikke. Sorry, I am a little bit out of sorts right now because of a bunch of weirdness that is going on. How's it going, Retro Aiden? Hope you're having yourself a good night. Appreciate you stopping in. My name's Relikai. I'm a random man on the internet who plays video games. Feel free to stick around, chat, or lurk if that's more your speed, and for the time you stick around, I hope you enjoy yourself. So, yeah, there's, YouTube has apparently been up to some, shenaniganery on the back end. So, apparently they decided to just go ahead and break YouTube music, which is where usually the regular backing track that we typically have is housed, and I play that while sitting here yapping before we actually get to the game. But yeah, so they broke the main website, and then now they've broken YouTube Music. So I went and I tried to, you know, play the regular backing track that we usually have while we yap here for a second, and it just wasn't working. This is just not working. So that's great. Apparently, I think I found out what it, like, at least part of what it is that they did that has been breaking everything. Apparently, they've made a subscription only tab that you can click on the side of YouTube, where essentially everything else, like just the regular YouTube, you know, videos, the recommended videos and stuff, it all gets replaced by your subscriptions. So the whole page is just videos from channels you're subscribed to, which is pretty cool. I am okay with that. I'm down with that. I'm pretty sure that YouTube channels would also be, you know, okay with that. But yeah, so I guess I don't know what else they did, because obviously they can't just leave well enough alone. They probably did a bunch of bullshit with more continuing with their war against ad blockers and things like that. And yeah, so I don't know what else they might have changed, but that was just the one thing that I personally kind of just noted just right now. I just noticed it right now because I tried to go and click on, again, YouTube Music to get the backing track, and the tab where I usually click on it is not there anymore. It got replaced with a subscription tab, which again is cool, but yeah, I guess now you just can't access YouTube Music from YouTube. I had to actually just go search YouTube Music, and then once I pulled up the site, none of the music works. So good job, Google. Love it. I couldn't imagine it working any better than it does now, aside from working at all. So great stuff. Another reason why I'm a bit out of sorts is because I was planning today that we would be able to do both the rest of the Nikke event with Bready, and then also be able to do the April Fool's event. Apparently, the April Fool's event just ended yesterday, so no, we're not doing that. So great. I love it. I love when a plan crumbles completely around me without me even realizing that it did. So good stuff. So yeah, just a bunch of weirdness, just monkey wrenches being thrown into plans that are just you know, literally all just happened within the past like 15 minutes or so. So yeah, good times. Time to pull up the YouTube video to see it. I guess so. I did see that there was apparently I don't know if it's the burst, if it was a Swifty's burst, but I did see there was a pretty nice looking piece of art where I guess you're like gonna give her a foot massage or something, and I'm like, damn, okay, I guess I missed out on that. Oh well. It kind of looked like it would be a lobby wallpaper, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Yeah, I would love it. I mean, I'm sure I would have found it amusing if I had been able to indulge in it. But yeah, it's just one of those things where, you know, you plan to do something, and then all at once a bunch of little bullshit happens that just negates those plans from happening, and now you just can't do them anymore. And you're just like, well, fuck. You know, it's one of those things where it just takes the wind out of your sails, and you're like, we were about to set sail that way. Now we're just gonna sit here and just bob up and down, I guess. So yeah, it's but it's fine. It's fine. We'll go ahead and we'll finish out the Bready event, and well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm okay with spending a little bit, savoring the time we've got with Bready, a little bit more than we would have if we were trying to hustle to be able to also get the April Fool's event in there as well. So we're just gonna take the lumps and just continue on with everything. So yeah, hopefully by the time, well, the next stream is tomorrow, so it would be nice if by tomorrow the YouTube music was fixed, but we know how this kind of stuff goes. I mean, YouTube itself was broken for like 2 days, which I still don't understand because no one else seemed to have an issue with YouTube. I looked for anyone else who's complaining about YouTube being just not really working, because for like 2 days, you know, videos just wouldn't really load, and but no one else was talking about it, and I'm convinced that that people were gaslighting me because it was happening primarily on April Fool's Day. So I'm just like, maybe the whole world just collectively got together and was like, hey, we're gonna make Relly feel like he's losing his mind and that he's the only person on the planet that's having YouTube issues. It's gonna be hella funny. It wasn't hella funny. It was very annoying is what it was. So yeah, that happened for about 2 days. Now I guess YouTube Music is its turn. So it's probably gonna be, I don't know how long YouTube Music has been broken. We'll see. So maybe by tomorrow it will be fixed, but probably not, because why the fuck would it be? All right. Anywho, I'm trying to think. So today's the 5th. So yeah, just a reminder that we'll have our Yakuza streams this week, but then from Saturday to the Tuesday next week, there won't be any streams because, like I mentioned before, my dad is coming to visit from Hawaii, so yeah, I'm gonna be spending time with him and not streaming. So you guys are free to do whatever it is that you feel like doing. I mean, you're free to do whatever you feel like doing even when there are streams. You guys don't have to show up. I ain't your boss. I ain't your dad. You got no obligation to me. So just enjoy yourselves, I say. All right, let's go ahead and just get to it, shall we? Because yeah, like I said, kind of got thrown for a loop with the whole backing track and the April Fool's event just being pulled out from under my feet. So let's get some bread in us. All right, let's get some yeast. Let's get some gluten into our systems, and we'll feel so much better. I guarantee. All right, let's kill the BGM, and then let's go ahead and come over here. Alrighty, so here we are back at the old lobby here. And let's see. So yeah, last time around we did manage to get Bready. So there she is in all her glory. Managed to actually get her skills up to, you know, 566. So good stuff. I haven't been able to get her a cube though, because everybody wants What are they even? What are they even? The Bastion Cube and what's the other one? What's the one that everyone primarily wants? Yeah, the Bastion Cube and the Resilience Cube. Everyone fucking wants those cubes. I've only got like 5 of these cubes, ladies. You gotta give me a break here, okay? Jeez. So, but yeah, we did manage to get our thick booty queen. So, or like the meme song from back in the day, big booty bitches. Yeah, that's our girl Bready here. She is a big booty lady. So, and we're here for it. We do not shy away from carbs in this household. All right, carbs are good for you. Carbs are your friends. You know, if they're not refined carbs. So yeah, it's you know, that healthy whole wheat power seed sprouted seed, you know, whole grain wheat, glutinous carbs. We take it. We take all of it, and we are down to clown till we are dead in the ground with them carbs. All right, so let's go ahead, grab that. Let's see. Crust literally got announced just now. She's up on Wednesday. Hey, good stuff. There we go. Korean time zones. April Fool's event went up on the 31st for us, so it technically lasted 5 days. Aha. I see. I see how they're operating. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, because there's no other stuff going on yet. So I guess maybe I'll go ahead and maybe pull her at some point. I suppose. Well, I guess I might have to pull her off stream because, yeah, next week we're skipping over our gacha weekend for that week. So maybe we'll go ahead and just pull. All right, because we've got some tickets here, and then we've also got you know, enough social points that we could go ahead and just, you know, quickly do a couple of polls. And again, since we only have to do the rest of the event, we're not in any hurry, we're not in any rush here, so why not? Let's just do it for the sake of the shoots and googles. Let's go ahead and do 1 10 pull on the social point, and then 1 10 pull on the standard banner here. So let's see what we end up catching today. I don't think it's gonna be anything too crazy. You know, I'm feeling today is a real min roll type day, so give it to me. Yes, sir. All right. So there we go. Our first min roll. Good stuff. And then we'll go ahead and just do this one because, again, why not? All right. Crust does this meme in her burst, the cat jumping with its arms up. Oh, really? The one where it like claps while it's jumping up and down? That would be so cute. I'm into it. All right. So, like I predicted, today is a very midday. Not even min day. All right. So, I guess we'll hold on to our what are these tickets even called? Advanced recruit vouchers. Okay, and then what are these ones called? Just recruit vouchers. Okay, so I guess I'll hold on to my my advanced recruit vouchers and also my gems for Crust. I'm assuming maybe she'll you know, she'll work well with Bready, and I'm assuming she's probably an SR. Maybe. Actually, no. If she's gonna have her own banner, then she's gonna be an SSR. So. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully she'll be good. Oh yeah, and you can see there's Bready's banner ends in 3 days, so I guess that makes sense. 3 days and 17 hours to be exact. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and just finish out the event here. New flavor. Also, let's do this real quick. Bam. And a bam. All right. Yep. So let's go over here. Alrighty. I guess we could do the challenge just real quick. And let's just knock this out real quickly before we get on with the rest of the event. Oh man, Blacksmith, you are my favorite. You are my favorite daily boss because you're just so frickin' easy. I swear to God, most of the time, if
fully active. Pierce through.
I'm at the point where I can't really do the daily challenge, the daily boss challenges because you know they're kind of getting a little bit too cheeky for me.
Preparing to reload.
And so the only time I'll do them is if they're either Blacksmith or Chatterbox. If it's Modernia or the Train, I won't do them. Or Gravedigger. I was able to beat Gravedigger like maybe like once or twice, but yeah, recently I just can't do it. So yeah, like only 2 out of the 5 bosses I'll actually go for, which does suck, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know. Blacksmith, aka Crab, is that what people call him? Yeah, Blacksmith's just really easy, so I bully him and Chatterbox, which is funny because, you know, Chatterbox was supposed to be this big evil dude that you go up against, and he's supposed to be the first one where it's like, oh my god, you can talk, holy shit. Sorry, I just got distracted by you see the way this fucking tart is cut? Who did this? What heathen went and cut a piece out of this tart right in the, not even in the middle, they did it like off to the side. They were close to the edge, but they just decided to be a little punk about it and just like did it right near the edge. That is, I hate that. I hate that. It's, I'm being triggered and I'm not enjoying it. No, this is scourge. This is disgusting behavior. I hate it. I think it was Bready. I don't want to believe she would commit such sins against food. I mean, she's eating the, well, are those the tart crusts on that plate back behind her? Maybe she did. You know what? Maybe she a freak like that. I mean, Bready is kind of a freak. I mean, like, cause in the, oh yeah, hold on. I think, before we do that, supposed to get some chats with some of the Nikke. Yeah, so there's Bready. I guess her nickname for us is Bon Bouche or something like that. So I mean, I haven't finished the event obviously, so I don't know how any of our relationship has really progressed throughout the event, but yeah, she seems to be she seems to like you quite a lot. I mean, all the Nikkes are fucking in love with you, but I mean, she like, apparently, what did she even say? Like, she was licking our hand for like 5 hours or something, I think. Oh my god. And she also talks a lot, apparently. Let's see. She wants, I want to lick your hand. Look at this fucking freak. You did precisely that for 2 days straight. Yeah, she kind of a little freak. Bon Bouche, are you busy? No, what's up? I went to the surface today, and I found a leg that belonged to a Nikke. Hey, yo, what? Crust and I got to talking, and we started wondering who it was, and how this had happened. I thought it might be better knowing who she was when sending her off, so I tasted her. Okay. All right. Does that count as cannibalism? I mean, I don't know. Okay. We literally just K'd her. However, I don't know exactly what happened, but the only sensation that stood out was that of liberation. I've experienced all manner of different tastes in my life. I've even tasted other Nikkes before. Hey, yo. But this was the most bitter taste I've ever had the displeasure of experiencing. For the rest of the day, I felt this sense of suffocation and indigestion. It's awful. So like a dead Nikke, she's picking up the feeling of liberation? Oh, that doesn't sound good. That kind of sounds like they might have killed themselves in Minecraft. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? Remember, she likes everyone to know their feelings, then there's us. I suppose this is what it feels like to be so attuned to the emotional state of others. Do you want to come to my room? Where are you? I'll meet you. Bro, hey. Dude, I don't know if this is exactly the conversation to try and start, like, you know, try and start making something happen, Commander. But I mean, hey, I mean, if these are the options they're gonna present to us, then you wanna come hang out with me? You're right. If I'm with you, I think I'll feel better. Do you want to come to the kitchen? Crust said that nothing beats eating sweets when you're feeling down, so she's making a dessert right now. You and I can share it. I'd like that. Alright, see you soon, and thank you for listening. I know it's a heavy topic. You could talk to me about anything, anytime, baby girl. Hey, alright. I feel so much better already. Hurry on over, Bon Bouche. I'll be there soon. Goddamn. Alright. Alright, I'll go ahead and might as well while we're here. Let's check out what Flora and Fokwang want to talk about. I don't quite know how to say her name. Blossom, are you busy today? No, I'm free. Would it be alright to visit you in the commander's room? I need something for the garden, and since I haven't been out in a while, it feels a bit of a waste to go straight back to the garden. Of course, come by any time. Okay, I will admit, the commander in Nikke, like, out of the gacha games that I play, you know, the 3 that I actually play, biggest slut out of all 3 of them. All right, as far as gacha player characters go, yeah, the commander's the biggest slut out of all 3. You know, FGO, you know, you'd think it would be them, but I mean, granted, I play the male player character in FGO, so therefore, you know, he's like the good boy that is a very straight and narrow, does the story quests and whatnot. The female player character, she's a fucking menace. But yeah, so for me, like, I'm definitely slutting it up the most when I'm playing Nikke. Yeah, come by anytime, baby girl. The same exact thing that I just said to another Nikke, like, 40 seconds ago. Thank you. I saw many people who reminded me of flowers today, and it made me very happy. I saw someone who looked like a daisy, another who resembled a cosmos, and another who was the spitting image of a primrose. Was her name Rin, by any chance? Which flower do I resemble? You, Blossom? Is it a blossom? Flora doesn't respond for a while. Do I not resemble any flower? Am I too ugly to resemble a flower? Oh no, that's not it. It's that there are too many flowers that you're reminiscent of. It's almost like I have no distinct personality whatsoever, and my tastes and interests and attitudes change depending on which Nikke I happen to be interacting with at that time. It's quite difficult to choose just one. Still, I'd really like for you to choose one for me. Alright then. In that case, I would choose the buttercup. Oh, is it because I muscle up so easily? I'm just kidding, I can't do muscle ups. Why that one? Buttercups have a vibrant appearance, just like you. But more than that, I find their symbolism to be perfect match for you. What does it mean? Charm. And you are the most charming person I know. Yeah, that's by design. May I also tell you of a flower that reminds me of you? Oh, look at us go. A flower that resembles me. Come to think of it, no one has ever told me which flower resembles me. So what kind of flower do you think I resemble, Blossom? Ooh, oh, we actually get to choose. Lavender, or I don't actually know what an iris looks like. Iris flower. Oh, she does kind of look like an iris. Yeah, because of her, like, its petals kind of droop down, so it kind of looks like her little twin tails. And then lavender is more like a stalk type of flower, isn't it? Yeah, no, I'd say she looks more like an iris. Cool beans. Male MC in FGO is a good kid and destroyer of worlds and beasts, but a good kid. I mean, at least he's not the female MC where he is a destroyer of just, you know, minds and souls. All right, yeah, let's go with Iris. How so? Because this motherfucker, look at him go. God damn, man. Because they're beautiful. Female MC, the beast itself. That is true. She is the last beast. Really? That is one of my favorite flowers. The color suits me wonderfully, and that flower reminds you of me. Then I'll grow some in the garden and give them to you as a gift. That way you'll think of me more often. That'd be wonderful. I'll be at the commander's room soon. See you in a few minutes. See you. My, oh my. Is that supposed to be like a flower? It kind of looks like it, I guess. That's you. That's me. Alright, Fo Kwang, what are you up to, girl? Coach! What's the matter? How's your Asfen? Huh? Afson? So sweaty. Even my phone is slippery. What are you talking about? My fan broke down. I feel like I'm dying. Funnily enough, I just got a new fan. And it's really nice. It has an evaporative cooling feature on it, so you can fill it up with water and then it'll blow out evaporated water air, so it like feels cooler, and also it just moves a whole lot of air to the point where I actually had to go ahead and pin down the bottom. I don't even know what you call it, like the bottom half of my Futaba wall scroll, because the new fan like moves so much air that it would just cause it to flutter all over the place. So yeah, you know what, girl, if you need a new fan, I can give you a recommendation. I can't stop sweating. Have it fixed at the workshop. That's the first place I went to, but they're all out on a business trip, so no one can fix it. Please see, can you help me? I'll ask the supermarket to deliver a new fan to you right away. Wow, we just really don't want to interact with her, apparently. Like, fucking Bready her name isn't actually, is it Flora? I think her name is Flora. Like, the two of them were like, hey, baby girl, you wanna come to my room or whatnot? Her, like, she's setting us up to be able to come over to her place and, you know, fix her fan for her. But we're just like, have someone else do it. I'll let the store know. I don't want to deal with you. Jesus, man. Right, the supermarket. I didn't think about that. I knew I could count on you. You just saved the day. When can I expect the new fan? I feel like I'm gonna melt, and I'm not exaggerating. I just ordered it. Already? I'm sure you'll get it before you pass out. I'm sure you'll be fine. Just fucking deal with it. Great. I'm gonna have some ice cream so I can hold out longer. Thanks, Coach. God, we really just did not want anything to do with her. Poor girl. I mean, she cute. Where's she at? Where's she at? Full Kwang. Yeah, look at her. Goddamn, look at her. Yeah. And then I think, doesn't she have like a really nice alternate outfit? Yeehaw, bro. Yeah, look at that. She is all kinds of leaking. Goodness gracious. But yeah, man, she cute. Why are we treating her like a pest? What does she even do? Oh, she's a shielder. Okay. But look at how simple her skills are compared to more recent Nikke. Affects 2 allies with the greatest attack, gain a shield, potency of HP restored. Affects the enemy with the highest attack, taunt. Affects self, max HP. Affects 2 allies with the highest attack, gain a shield, equal, recovers. So she's a shielder and a healer. Okay. That sounds like a pretty decent utility. All right. Let's see here. Oh, we got a little something here. Ooh, we got a gold gem here that we can cash in. Okay, I hope we actually get an SSR off of it, because I hate when I get these things and then I use them and then I get a fucking SR. Like, there's nothing more disappointing than actually gathering these things up and then you don't even get an SSR out of them. It's like, why do they do that? Why do they allow that to happen? Isn't that what the purple thing is supposed to be used for? What are these even called again? Molds. Yes, okay. Yeah, isn't what the purple molds are supposed to be for, is to get the force, the SRs? Why do you give SRs with the gold molds? I don't understand why you're like this. I fucking hate it here. Yeah, today's just a midday. My word. All right, whatever, man. Let's get back to it. All right, let's do this thing. Okay, so yeah, I think last time around, what did we do? We just discovered that Bready, her brain is broken. Like, she's supposed to be able to taste people's emotions, but she can't, or at least she can't if it's made with the new Splendimin, the tainted Splendimin or something. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get some more context clues as we go along. The next day. Oh, it's you, Anderson. You're going to look for a Splendimin replacement. Oh yeah, we're going up to the surface, I suppose. Where did you come up with that idea? Many people are having trouble because of the current issue we're having with Splendimin. I figured having additional food options other than Splendimin would be a good idea. Don't you? Yes. All we've gotten is word that things haven't been resolved yet. We don't even know how things are progressing. It's quite frustrating. Did anyone from Cooking Oil mention anything? No, they're just as in the dark as we are. Really? That's strange. At any rate, I hope to hear good news from you soon. All right. I head to the elevator with a heavy heart.
Good morning, Mr. Gourmand.
Morning. Why do you have so much stuff?
Oh, this is nothing. I just packed a few essentials. A camping stove, frying pan, pot, tongs, and other tools. Salt, pepper, chili powder, soy sauce, and other seasonings. And...
Why are you bringing all that?
So that when we find something tasty, we can cook it up straight away. That way, Bready can recover more quickly as well.
This is starting to feel like a camping trip. I'm down for some camping. How are you doing, by the way, Bready?
Fine. Sometimes I space out, but I'm alright. For now.
I see. Naruhodo. Also, I like that. I think it's funny. It's and it's also very convenient, the fact that you know, her top has 4 buttons on it, and the one that is nearest to us that would expose some of her under titty just can't seem to be buttoned up, even though it's flowing very freely out there, you know, freeballing it the way it is. Very interesting. Let's get going.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Upon arriving at the surface, we begin looking for anything edible nearby.
I don't know why I read that in the SpongeBob narrator voice. I thought it was going to be a time marker, but it ended up just being a complete sentence. So whoopsie daisy. Bready, what kind of food do you prefer? Oh, look at us. Look at us trying to gauge her interests. I'm not sure. It's hard to narrow it down. To put it simply, I like things that I find stimulating. You mean something like spicy foods? Not stimulating in that sense. I'm talking more about new flavors, ingredients, or textures. That's what I'm into. I'm sure there are plenty of things on the surface I haven't tried. True that. That's why Commander. Nani?
Bready, Mr. Gourmand! I think I found something!
Really?
Ta-da! It's a plant I've never seen before.
Neither have I. What is it? It looks like a green fan of some sort, huh? I don't know. Maybe we should try putting it, drying it out and then smoking it, making a little smoky flavor.
What do you think, Bready? Is it edible?
Hold on.
Lick.
And then she starts getting high. It's a taste I've never had before, but it feels similar to water celery. I am detecting trace amounts of toxins, so you'll need to be careful when eating it. The seeds appear to have traveled here via wind. For such a hostile and foreign environment, these seeds are really thriving. Yeah, you know what other seeds could be thriving? I couldn't even finish the sentence. Oh, man. Okay.
Great! Looks like we found a winner!
You think that can replace Splendimin?
Huh? Oh, no, I meant we found something that Bready can eat.
Don't forget that we're also up here to find Splendimin substitutes. Wasn't that just our cover story?
Ah, right. It won't be easy, but let's give it a shot.
Let's do it.
No, you're dead meat!
Who the hell was that? Oh, it's milk, of course.
I'm really craving something tasty. Refilling.
Oh, all you girls just get to them too quickly.
So, this is how powerful maids can be.
Yep, that's right, Anchor.
Here, try this.
Lick. This one won't work, but it does taste nice.
What about this one?
Lick. This won't work either. It's too difficult to cultivate.
Dang, this sure is tough.
What does something need to qualify as a replacement for Splendimin?
First, it must be able to grow underground.
Hold on.
It needs to contain, Sorry, I'm gonna reach up into the rafters. Here for my little lowly voice. It needs to contain sufficient nutrients, and for the sake of our own quality of life, it should taste decent.
But most importantly, it has to be cheap to cultivate on a mass scale, at a lower cost than it does to manufacture Splendimin.
Those are some stringent requirements. That's why I don't think we'll be finding a replacement anytime soon.
Naruhodo.
still. Let's keep looking. Let's go, Bready.
All right. Step, step. Step, step, step. Clap, clap, clap. Something about this seems fishy. Fishy? What?
Let's see. Now that we found a place to stay for the night, let's get ourselves sorted. From all the specimens we've gathered today, 2 can be eaten as is, 4 need to be treated in some fashion before they're edible, and 13 are inedible.
Yay! I love those numbers. All in all, not bad.
Hey, I thought so too.
Oh.
Oof, I'm starving. You must be famished too, Mr. Gourmand. Let me use what we found to whip up something nice and tasty. Give me just a moment.
Alrighty, thank you. Crust grabs the ingredients and culinary equipment, then heads elsewhere to start cooking. Oh boy. Bready, are you alright? Yeah, I think so. I tasted a lot of things today, so I don't feel too out of it. Glad to hear it. Are you hungry? You haven't actually eaten any of the stuff we found. All you've done is lick them. You know what else you could lick? Using the tip of my tongue gives me a better sense of the flavors. Texture, mouthfeel, and other sensations come later. Taste alone is enough to satisfy my appetite, so I'm fine. Fascinating. We're just like, fascinating. You are such a fascinating subject. I must admit that it is a slow and laborious process, though. Usually I have to taste things every waking moment when I'm not asleep. These candies I carry are for times like this, when I'm unable to taste anything for long periods. But candy that's been newly opened doesn't have a robust flavor to it at all. This ability of mine can be a real pain. That must be hard. Constantly having to force yourself to eat even when it's not enjoyable. Commander, Bang!
Food's ready! I've concocted one heck of a succulent meal for you. Go ahead and dig in, Mr. Gourmand. There's some for you too, Bready.
All right. Wow, thank you. In front of us is a spread of dishes that you wouldn't expect could be made with ingredients found on the surface. Nom 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 nom. Nunny. This flavor is unbelievable. Lick. Not bad. The differing flavors of all the ingredients blend together nicely. Top-notch cooking as always, Crust.
Glad you like it. The portions are a bit small for my liking, though.
It can't be helped. I can manage.
We'll just have to try harder tomorrow.
Yeah. Chomp, 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 chomp. Munch, 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 munch. All right.
That dessert was delicious.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Preparing to reload. Reloading. Refilling. I'm really craving something tasty. Just a moment, let me
try this one on for size.
Oh, there she goes.
have a taste of adventure. I'll eat every last morsel.
There she goes. Oh boy.
Meat power.
All right. Hey, we got to get the bursts off. That's pretty cool.
Another victory for us, thanks to me.
I love the way Milk's face is so cute. Her face looks so cutesy and so moe, and then she's got like this super gruff, aggressive tomboy voice. The contrast is superb.
We'll need to camp out tonight. Are you okay with that, Mr. Gourmand?
Of course, I'm used to it by now.
Nice. Nice. I'll start preparing for dinner. If Bready seems unwell, be sure to let me know straight away.
Will do. Crust leaves to prepare our meal, a look of determination on her face. Bready has been spacing out more and more over the past few days. Bready, are you feeling worse?
Huh? I don't know. I thought I was fine, but I guess there's still something missing in the flavor. I'm sorry to put you and Crust through all this.
Again, I don't understand why they do stuff like that. Why was that line so awkwardly broken up? Especially if it's not even being, if it's not even voiced. Like, do they not think I'd be able to read that whole sentence? I don't understand. I don't think I'm ever going to understand why Shift Up moves the way they do. You're going through much worse. It's okay. There's hardly anything out here for you to taste. Or is there?
There's something I've always wanted to taste. To know what stories it holds. My greatest hope is that one day I'll be able to get a taste of it.
Yeah? Is it pants grab right here?
Two things, actually. The first is to experience taste as others do. No information, no story, no emotions. Just pure flavor. And the second is... me.
Hey, yo? What? I'm not sure I understand.
What do I taste like? What's my story? What thoughts, memories, and feelings are stored within me? Would tasting myself bring me happiness?
I'm not gonna lie, like, the way she keeps wording it, but also the music is trying to indicate to me that this is supposed to be a bad thing. At this point, it's just Korean word count being higher, so they split the text. I guess that makes sense, but I mean, like, is it really impossible for them to cut certain text box out? Like, so they have to keep every single text box, even if the sentence in English can be put into a single one. That's, yeah, the localizers must be just like under either a really stringent under stringent parameters, or they're just really lazy, or they're like basically a team of like 2 people, and they're just like, just fucking get it out there, man. I don't know, whatever.
I want to taste it, even if it's just one bite. A new flavor, a happy flavor.
Bready slowly raises her hand and brings it towards her mouth. Bready, wait! Why? Why can't she just taste herself? I don't understand. Crust? Oh. Hearing my call, Crust drops everything and sprints over.
Hey!
Huh? Crust pulls out an old tattered wallet from seemingly out of nowhere and proceeds to hold it up to Bready's mouth. Why are you suddenly giving her a wallet?
I had no choice. If Bready's condition worsens before we can find quality ingredients, this is the only option left.
What? I don't understand what's happening here. Lick. Oh.
It's made of synthetic leather. It must have felt lonely. It's waited in the same spot for so long, hoping for its owner to return. It's been tattered and trampled by raptures, but it's endured all the same, forever remaining in the same spot. It's a nice flavor. Bready, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Thank you for the lovely meal.
What in the world is going on here?
Do you remember when I told you Bready has incredible abilities?
Yes. You said she can find out all there is to know about food.
Exactly. And for me, anything that can be tasted can be considered food. So does that mean if I can touch it with my tongue, I can taste it?
Me too.
That means I can taste just about anything.
I can too. It's not that crazy.
From water and regular food to dirt and inanimate objects.
So all that stuff you said about the wallet just now was from tasting it? Yes, we've already known this. She said she can do this for inanimate objects too.
It's harder for me to deduce everything about objects. I can, however, figure out their structural components and delve into past memories which involve them. The memories come at random, but typically focus on the ones that are most vivid.
Did you know water has memory?
This ability of yours really is unbelievable.
This has to remain a secret. No one else can know.
Why?
There's too much potential for others to abuse Bready's ability. All she has to do is taste something, anything, and she'll be able to reveal everything about it.
Oh boy. She'd basically be like a lie detector, essentially.
It's an ability that can and should be used for good, but many have tried to use me and my abilities with ill intentions, uncovering weaknesses or digging up secrets through the memories imprinted on objects. Just thinking about it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Heh, I get it.
You must keep this a secret, I beg of you. Please.
I won't tell a soul.
Thank you. This ability has made me know far more than I'd ever want to, but I have to keep tasting things. It's situations like this where I can end up in danger of collapsing in on myself.
What?
I try to taste myself, tasting and chewing over my information, my thoughts endlessly.
So you just start navel gazing, essentially. You turn into a late stage episode of Evangelion. Ain't nothing necessarily wrong with that. Also, wait. Why does it look like there's like the shading on her face looks a little weird? Like it almost looks like she's got like a crescent tattoo or like a crescent sort of like imprint on her face on both sides, actually. That can't be the artist's shading, is it? Huh. I come in and I see plus wife on screen. Nice. Yeah, and she was just talking about tasting herself. How's it going, Vic? Hope you're doing well. We're just gonna finish up the event here because we apparently missed the April Fool's event yesterday. So, yeah. Oh my.
So much so that I lose sight of who I am. I keep tasting until I've worn it all down to nothing.
Sounds intense.
I'm sorry to have to drag you all into this.
Don't be sorry. I'm honored that you feel you could trust me with this secret.
You really feel that way?
Gulp. What?
Well, at any rate, we don't have any other options. Our primary goal is to make sure Bready's condition improves. So to that end, let's keep searching for anything we can find that's left behind. If that doesn't work, we've got plenty of trees and dirt around us.
Oh joy. She gets to eat a bunch of trees and dirt.
Yes, the surface is full of things to taste. And of course, we'll keep looking for anything that could be a potential Splendimin substitute.
She wanted to taste herself. Nice. Yeah. Missed on the April Fool's event. Does that mean you missed out on playing Crust? No. Crust is apparently going to have a banner like on Wednesday. Which means I'll probably have to try and roll for her on my own, because again, I'm not going to be streaming during the during next weekend, so yeah, I'll probably just have to do that on my own to see if I can get her.
Victory! victory! Let's crack open some rum to celebrate.
Yes, sir. Let's do it, girl.
Here, try this.
Lick.
There's no flavor. I can't see this being turned into a decent dish. Then what about this?
Lick.
It's an interesting flavor, but it's not edible. Darn.
Ooh, what about this? A mushroom!
No kidding. Oh, and it's an enoki mushroom.
Enoki. Aren't those like the preferred mushrooms in Japan, I think? April Fool's was the birth of Mecha Shifty. Yes, I did see Mecha Shifty, but I thought I thought I was going to have time to be able to do the event today. So I was like, I'll wait to see what that's all about later. I shouldn't have done that, apparently. She likes saying it like that. Mecha Shifty!
It has a nice subtle aroma and pleasing texture, but I'm afraid mushrooms won't work.
Why not? I like mushrooms.
It's true that they don't require sunlight and can grow using organic matter. They're quite rich in nutrients as well. A supremely useful food. However, mushrooms are still mushrooms, so they won't work.
What does that even mean? What does that mean? Like, you can eat mushrooms, so what's the deal? And I mean, you can make mushroom burgers, you can make mushroom steak. Like, it's a pretty versatile, piece of food,
Splendamin can replace meat, fruits, and everything in between, including mushrooms. Whereas mushrooms can only be that.
I just said they can be burgers, they can be steaks, okay? That's a good chunk of what a lot of people want, all right? This Mecha Shifty was an April Fool poll character. No, you can't get the April Fool's characters. Just a story-only character. You get her as a wallpaper. Oh man, was it that the feet? Was it the feet wallpaper? I could have used that. Still, considering how dire the situation is, wouldn't mushrooms be a decent alternative to Splendamin?
They'd be fine. They'd be easy to cultivate inside the Ark. Could be mass-produced. Are tasty and packed full of nutrients. That's precisely why they can't work.
What?
Trust me, we've tried it before and failed.
Yeah, I can imagine all of the omnivores would be like, no, I won't eat it. I can't eat it. It's not the same. It's kind of like, it reminds me of that one guy, this one guy on British television. He considers himself like the sausage, what is it called? The Sausage Buddy King or something like that. He's like some guy who just, very much loves fucking putting meat in his mouth. And they were talking about like veganism and shit, and how Greg's, which is a I guess very beloved grocery chain in the UK, had been starting to sell vegan sausage rolls. And so he was on there to see if he could taste the difference between the two. He eats one and he's like, that is disgusting. That is clearly, not meat. Then he eats the second one. He's like, that is amazing. That is lovely and beautiful and just so incredibly flavorful. I can taste the meat in it. And then the host goes, well, actually, so both of those were vegan sausages. This one is a real one. And so then the guy goes, okay, well, that one tastes like cardboard. And then that one, the one that he said was beautiful and amazing and wonderful, and he could taste the meat in it, he's like, that one's almost cardboard, tissue paper even. It's like, as if he wasn't just like salivating over what he thought was meat sliding over his tongue just a minute ago. So yeah, I can imagine people being like, no, this is a mushroom. I cannot and will not engage with this. How's it going, Kiara? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Mecha Shifty straight up looking at you face fronting on the main screen. Oh, Oh, is that the wallpaper? It's not the one of Shifty laying on the bed, ready for a foot massage from you? Okay, never mind then.
There are too many practical hurdles to making it work. We'd be better off trying to find something else. They would make for a great meal later, though, so we should still make them with us.
Right before we came to the surface, I started feeling something wasn't quite right. I think I'm starting to understand why. I know why you're saying mushrooms aren't a viable option. It's because they could cause people to stop relying on splendimin. Oh? Splendimin is the Ark's only food source.
Bready has incredible abilities when it comes to tasting.
Like what?
Well, nothing too grand. It's just that when I eat something, I can immediately identify everything about it. What ingredients were used, what flavors it has, the nutritional information, and precisely how it was made. Things like that. That's incredible. You think so?
Bready will eat rare dishes from the surface to analyze them, and I use that data to recreate the flavors in my cooking. That's one of our main undertakings at Cooking Oil.
But most importantly, it has to be cheap to cultivate on a mass scale, at a lower cost than it does to manufacture Splendimate.
Oh, I see. So it all goes back to capitalism. I see. They were the villains the whole time.
That's why I don't think we'll be finding a replacement anytime soon.
First, there's Bready's ability. Then there are the things you've both said that indicate you know about Splendimin's production costs. You two must know all the secrets about Splendimin.
You're right. That's why both Crust and I have safeguards installed in our brains.
Huh? Relikai Loli? Do I look like a Loli to you? What the hell are you all on about? Jesus. Sometimes you guys come in just saying the most out-of-pocket stuff. But how's it going, Aurora and Alice? Hope you guys are also having yourselves a good night. We are just continuing on with the remainder of the event here. There we go.
Victory! Let's crack
All
open
right.
some rum to
How
celebrate.
many more do we have? Oh, is this the last one? All right, let's go. We just had enough to finish out the rest of the event. Good stuff. Did you say safeguards?
Yes. Do you know what that is?
What? Yes, of course I know what a safeguard is. What are you talking about? I've heard something similar regarding the protocol squad. It's probably the same thing.
I see. Then there's no need for a lengthy explanation. Practically everything about Splendimin is veiled in secrecy. Nothing about it can get out.
That's why both of you have been insisting that an alternative to Splendimin is impossible.
Yes, but we're also telling the truth. We've done plenty of our own investigation and research, and there's nothing that can fully replace Splendimin.
Nor should there be. Eating is an integral part of human life. Nobody knows how Splendimin is made or what ingredients are used.
It's made out of people. It's fucking made out of people, obviously. How's it going, Maiden? Hope you're doing well as well tonight. And, Lee, I think they mean you look like Crust. Yeah? If you say so. Okay, sure, why not? Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, let me see here.
If people were able to eat food from the surface instead, especially if it was cheap and available in large quantities, there would be all sorts of divisions in the Ark.
Oh, I bet there would be.
At least that's what those at the top fear would happen.
I bet they do. I won't ask you to tell me about Splendimin, you wouldn't tell me anyway. But I need to at least understand what's happening with these so-called compromised ingredients right now. You both know, don't you? Tell me what the hell is going on here.
I didn't expect you to be so blunt with your questioning. What's the point in us telling you anyway? What would change? It's not like there's anything you could do to change things.
I want to be in this together with you. when all else fails, just pull out the Riz. And before I can help you both, I need to know why this is happening. Yeah, see? Look at that. We're the spitting image of one another. Yeah. You can't tell us apart.
We don't know much either. There's been a problem in the Splendimin production process, and that's pretty much all we know. We also suspect that's why nothing has any flavor anymore. They've put safeguards in place to ensure that I can't get to the bottom of it through my abilities.
It's probably because it's cheaper to manufacture. If you make the Splendimin without any flavor, then you probably save a whole lot of money on a whole lot of ingredients or resources. Those scumbags.
I know. However, when we were sent out to dispose of the Splendimin, we did hear something.
Bready?
It's alright, Crust. The main ingredient used to make Splendimin is something the Ark can source very cheaply.
It's people! It's fucking people!
And a single unit of it can produce massive amounts of Splendimin.
That's why you're convinced nothing can replace it.
Exactly.
I didn't realize there was such an abundance of resources up on the surface.
There's an abundance of resources, to be sure. Unfortunately, it's not on the surface.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, the workers who make this stuff are all mass-produced Nikkes who undergo a rigorous screening process beforehand. They eat, sleep, and work at the Splendimin factory. When they went to receive our orders after the incident, we heard one of the mass-produced Nikkes had disappeared without a trace.
Nani? When in the Ark, don't ask what Splendimin is made of or what's powering up all of the Ark and all houses inside the place. Yeah, don't ask how the sausage is being made. Just enjoy product and move on to next product.
That's all we know. And so that's all we can tell you.
Naruhodo.
We may never uncover the truth. Sometimes having no answer is the answer.
But surely you can't be pleased with how things are currently.
It's that obvious, huh? Our squad's entire existence is based around creating and tasting food. Food is not something to be trifled with.
And I don't like the food in the Ark. It lacks a story.
Tell me a story. Oh my god. I hear that at work, and it triggered me slightly. What do you mean? Oh, you don't want to know what she means.
The flavors of food from the surface contain stories. A river behind a mountain evaporates and turns into rain. That rain breathes life into desiccated seeds that were dying before. The seeds travel and interact with various insects and other animals, take in nutrients, and eventually bear fruit. Everything in the Ark, on the other hand, tells the same identical story. For someone like me, who needs to experience different flavors, it's very trying.
See, if Bready was like a real person, she would be a movie critic and people would complain that she's out of touch or she doesn't understand good movies because she prioritizes something being novel or new over something just being like well made. Which is the funny thing. I always found it really hilarious when people bash on any form of media critics, whether it's video game critics, movie critics, music critics, and whatnot. Because what people need to understand is that the average person, including them, listen or engage with media in a very passive manner. A lot of the times people don't think about the things that they're engaging with, whether it's a movie or video game or music or something like that. And then like when they do engage with these things, you know, they're not engaging with them to a crazy degree, like with a insane amount of consistency. You know, like an average video game gamer will maybe play, like, again, the average gamer will maybe play, I don't know, 5 to 10 games every year. And then, you know, a lot of people will play even less. They just, you know, they'll buy like the new Call of Duty, the new NBA 2K, the new Madden game or something like that, and that's all they play, like, every time they sit down to play a video game. Whereas, you know, video game critics or journalists or movie critics and whatnot, they cycle through these things like maybe like 5 in a single day or something like that. And so when you engage with something to that degree of consistency, you crave novelty more than anything else. And even if something is like decently good, you know, you'll maybe give it like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 or something like that, and then move on. But like, you can't hyper fixate on it to the degree that fucking Zoomers or people who know life games or TV series or something like that will do. And it's like, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I think lots of people just don't really understand how the world operates, and so it causes them to talk about things out of their asses, and they kind of just show, you know, their junk to everybody and indicate that they don't really understand. They don't really understand anything, really. You also can't ask the age of the company leaders, Mustang, Suen, and Ingrid. What about Anderson? Can we know what Anderson's up to? Mustang has been there since the company was created. Is that right? Interesting. Is Mustang the oldest? That would be funny. But yes, that's essentially what Bready is all about. You know, she's a game journalist. She's a movie critic. She's a music critic, and she just is constantly being force-fed all this media, and eventually she identifies tropes. She sees patterns, and she sees like the same thing happening in about, you know, 7 out of 10 things that, you know, come across her plate, literally, in this sense. And yeah, she needs something new, you know. I'm not entirely sure why I went off on this whole big tangent, but I mean, hey, again, we're about to wrap up this event, because, you know, we didn't have a whole lot to go through last time around. I thought that we were going to have to do the New Year's event, but apparently that's not going to be happening. So might as well fill up the dead air with some yappage.
I've endured by delving into the stories of the chefs, imagining how exactly they prepare their ingredients. So of course, I'm not happy about this situation where Splendamin is a staple.
I see.
Sigh. Nothing's going to change anyway. Everything will return back to the way it always has been. Nevertheless, it still feels good to have confided in you. Thank you for listening to my story, Commander.
Don't mention it. It must have been difficult to be so open, and I appreciate you telling me.
I really am curious.
Gulp. Yarka's leaders have probably hardly changed and have been there since the start, meaning they don't change. Which is interesting, because South Korean governmental leadership changes on a revolving door basis. Like, literally, the president just got forced out of office. So it's kind of interesting that that's not reflected in the story of Nikke.
So, did you find any ingredients that could serve as substitutes?
No.
And why not?
We couldn't find anything suitable.
Could you find anything that would serve as a decent substitute?
No.
Why not?
We couldn't find anything that could serve as a decent substitute. What a great answer. It's like when the word It's like when the definition of a word has the word itself in the definition. And we never will. You seem quite certain about that. It went about as well as I expected. Thank you for your efforts. Deputy Chief Anderson, do you know anything about Splendiman? No, I don't. And frankly, I don't care. Why are you curious about it? Ellipses. You know what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Understandable. But even if you did know everything about it, it wouldn't change anything. Yes, we'll have to continue consuming Splendiman. That's right. Anyway, it's nearly time for my next meeting. Oh, I bet it is. You'll have to excuse me. Sure. Alright, even though I know Anderson is cool, sometimes the way he, goes about, things makes me feel like, you still feel a little bit evil, man. The investigating factor behind the incident has been identified as a malfunction in the machinery used for storing Splendiman. All affected Splendiman has been disposed of, and additional measures will be taken to ensure such incidents do not occur again.
Finally! I know it was only a few days, but it felt like eons. I'm so glad things are back to normal. Let's go treat ourselves today. Great idea. What should we eat? Do you have anything in mind, Commander?
Oh, yo, zing.
Rappy, is that you? We're planning on going out to eat. Got any suggestions?
You're heading out for food? Is the commander coming along?
Yeah.
Sorry, but you'll have to take a rain check, Commander.
Huh? Why's that?
We received an invitation from Cooking Oil. The mailing address is from their private kitchen. It seems they want to serve you a private meal.
Private meal, you say? Anderson already knew about the problem that they didn't bring a substitute, but probably doesn't want to get too invested in the problem because he also can't change anything. He's the representative for the Pilgrim Tower. He has connections. I could imagine he would.
Cooking oil? Does that mean Crust is going to cook for you? Aw, man, I'm so jealous. I want to go too. Me too. I want to join. They don't run any type of restaurant, so it's next impossible to get a chance to taste their food.
The invitation is addressed only to the commander.
Oh, for crying out loud. Sigh, Gangnam Style. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do. We'll have to go and find something even tastier. Yeah.
Well, we'll all have a nice meal together next time.
Absolutely. Enjoy your meal.
I get ready and head to the address written the invitation.
La-dee-da.
Bubba 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 bubba.
Burble, burble, simmer the stew.
She's so cute. Sizzle.
Sizzle, sizzle, let's grill some meat.
Zing.
That must be the door. Oh, hi, Bready. Come and sit. It's almost ready.
Also, is this a new background? I don't think I've seen this background before. That's insane. Dude, seeing a new background is even more rare than actually being able to get one of the new costumes for the Nikke. Actually, that's not true, but I'm speaking in hyperbolic language to make a point here, all right? Thought she was going to go sizzle, sizzle, let the meal be rizzle, dizzle. Let the meal be rizzle, dizzle, my nizzle.
Okay.
I hope Mr. Gourmand likes it. Oh, he's here. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. More nervous than I was filming the first episode of my show. Come on, Crust, you can do this. Come on in.
Oh my god. Gotta clear the pathway up to the rafters there. Upon hearing the boisterous voice booming from the kitchen, I'm certain I found the right place. I press the door button.
Mr. Gourmand, to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food.
Hi, how have you been?
Fantastic! But that goes without saying. I'm so happy we could finally invite you to our kitchen.
It sounded like Crust was going to break into rhyme or something. It did kind of sound like that, honestly. After all, gacha costumes have backgrounds as well. I mean, a little bit, kind of, sort of.
Here, have a seat.
Thank you.
Today I've prepared a proper multi-course meal for you. For the hors d'oeuvre, we'll be starting with shrimp canap.
Canaps. Shrimp canapes. I don't know how to say that. Wow, so fancy. That sounds like a line that like Linda Belcher would say. Wow, so fancy. Or how do you do her voice? Bobby. Okay, hold on. I actually kind of want to try and zero in on a Linda Belcher impression. Tina, don't talk like that at the table. Oh, look at my little man. Look at Gene. Oh, he's so cute, isn't he? Oh, how fancy. I think that's it. I think I've got it. Can I do Linda Belcher like for a as a future voice, like the next FGO stream? I'll give someone a Linda Belcher voice and it'll be the best thing ever.
Yes, thank you, Crust.
Nom. Nutty. What is this strange feeling? It's as if a light bulb has gone off in my brain. It's so delicious, I'm overwhelmed.
Toasted bread, cheese, ham, hollandaise sauce, shrimp.
Toasted bread, cheese, ham, hollandaise sauce, shrimp. So, shrimp and cheese on toasted bread with hollandaise sauce, huh? I guess that could be something to eat.
And you were ecstatic when you made it due to thinking of the commander. The flavor is imbued with an effervescent joy.
Oh ho ho ho! It's impressive that you can pick out all the individual ingredients.
There's plenty more to come. For the next course, we have...
Ah, that was amazing. Thanks, Crust.
No, thank you, Mr. Gourmand. It was wonderful to see you enjoying the food so much.
So, is the whole Splendiman incident over and done with?
Yeah. Everything's back to normal. There's nothing more to uncover. And the affected restaurants and stores are being compensated. The complaints have died down, and people are commending the government's response to the whole affair.
I have to admit, it doesn't really sit well with me. Still, I'm at least glad that Bready can taste again.
Thank you for saying that.
Gulp.
Commander, I have a request.
What is it?
Hold on, Bready. You're not actually going to...
Yes. I want to taste you, Commander.
Hey, yo, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, we in. Oh, we in, boys. Right there. Look at that. Okay. Baby girl, I got something for you to take. I mean, it's not even crass or vulgar for me to say. She literally is saying right there in plain text that she wants to taste me. So, I mean, yo. What caused all this terrible taste in the first place? Rapture dust. Oh my. Friggin' Vic is like a squirrel when it comes to lewdness. It's like just like anytime something lewd's happening, he's just like, what? What's happening over there? Could be asking about the deep dive lore on the story. What's led up to this particular series of events that are unfolding before us. And then a girl is like, I want to taste you. He's like, hey yo, what? What happened? What's going on? One of the mass-produced Nikke employees in the Splendiman company disappeared. Cause she found out the secret. She found out that Splendiman is made out of people. Come again?
Humans are inherently fragile beings, yet they carry an abundance of memories, emotions, and experiences. At first, my curiosity was minor, but as time passed, it became more intense. What would the commander taste like?
Bready, you said you dislike tasting humans.
I do. Most of them either taste terrible or barely have any flavor. But I think the commander will be different. I think he'll have a new flavor. Commander, will you let me?
Sure. I extend my hand out to Bready. It's not like you're gonna take a bite out of me or anything like that. She's simply going to lap me with her tongue, so it's no big deal.
Very well. Thank you so much.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Look at her. She's this is the panel in the Dojin that you see right before shit goes to Pound Town. Man. Lick. Yo. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. Some on the Korean side theorize they fell on the machine and it's better no one knows about that. You mean they fell into the Splendiman? Oh boy. That is adorable. Sure, adorable. That's a word we could use to describe it.
Huh? What is that?
Lick. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at her. Look at her go. She's getting in between all the digits there.
Lick, lick.
Huh?
Bready, what are you doing?
It's strange. So strange. It's most unusual, Crust.
What is?
I can't sense anything. Emotions, information, his backstory,
Nothing. Again, it's because we have no characterization. We're not an actual character. We're just a blank slate that each Nikke imposes their own interests and personality onto. We're literally the Doki Doki Literature Club protagonist here. Looks like I'll never get tired of her doing this. Nope, not even.
all I'm picking up is sweetness.
What? Really?
Yes, I'm simply getting the taste and nothing more. My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. It's not something strangely exotic or stimulating flavor, but I can actually taste it.
Unbelievable!
At long last, I finally found it. The taste I've been searching for all my life. One beautiful beyond all comprehension, pure and untainted by information. It's divine. Bon bouche. Remember what I told you before?
Oh, I remember. I swear to God, they literally made her to be Dojin fodder. Like, complete Dojin bait. You know, big, thick, juicy lady, and all she wants to do is run her tongue all over the MC. Oh yeah, no, they know what they're doing.
Remember what I told you before? That's a word we describe a taste that surpasses all others. If that's the case from today on, I'll refer to the commander as such. This is the most heavenly taste I've ever experienced, so it's only appropriate.
I'm not sure how I feel about being called Bon Bouche.
Crust, is there any way we could incorporate Bon Bouche into some dishes?
What? What are you saying?
Surely there must be a way. What if we used a few strands of hair?
Oh my God! Dude, she is this far away from asking for our bathwater. Oh no, oh god, oh man, all of the food fetishists out there, you guys have found your new waifu. God damn. Like, it's my hair, Bready, and now my hair is in the pie, and now it's inside of you. Do you feel me, Bready? Do you feel me inside of you? She's craving the cream pie special. Oh my goodness.
You're telling me you want to cook with hair?
Would his hands and face taste different than the fingers? What about other parts of the body?
Yeah! What about other parts of the body? Oh my word. She's too much. She's too much, man. Holy shit.
It'll all be so delicious.
I'm starting to get a little scared.
I've never seen Bready like this before.
Bambush, please, could you let me taste you again from time to time?
Don't be a coward, man. Don't be a fucking coward. Stand up and take on your duty.
Please, just a lick or two like this.
Well,
my goodness, I haven't even thanked you properly yet.
oh my god. Oh, you want to thank me, huh?
My greatest thanks to you for letting me experience the pure sensation of taste for the first time.
You're welcome, I guess.
Would it be alright if I kept one of your fingers in my mouth for the entire day?
Oh. Holy cow. She's pure perfection. The writers knew what people wanted. Ah, absolutely not.
Bready, get a hold of yourself.
I've never tasted anything like this before. Something that brings me so much happiness. It's absolutely incredible.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right then. Hard difficulty unlocked. Okay, well, there it is. That's the whole event right there. All right, let's claim all of our shit here. And then, oh, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and put it, you know, we'll put it right here. All right. Let's check what that looks like here. Oh yeah, there it is. My word. Oh my god, look at that drool just dripping off of our fingers. Yeah, that's some good civilization right there. Waifu perfection. I know, right? Okay, well, let's see. I mean, we still got like 20 minutes left. I mean, maybe we'll just go ahead and continue on with the main storyline. At least just for 20 minutes. I guess we might as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I guess. So I goofed up a little bit. I did actually go ahead and skip past a scene where you reunite with the counters, because I needed to go up to the surface to be able to do the side quests, and yeah, I ended up triggering the next cutscene for the storyline. So you just reunite with the counters, and now we're teaming up with like Dorothy to do a thing. I can't really remember what it is, but
something that looks delicious.
But we're doing it. So let's go.
Follow the wind. Let's go, starfish.
Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, this is so this is our Bready team. Apparently this is a pretty decent team for Bready, and so that's why we're giving it a try here.
Proceeding to target.
All right.
Initiating operation.
Oh yeah, and we met up with Cecil here, which has she been released yet? Because I'd very much like a piece of her. So met the wizard. How's it going, Minxie? Hope you're doing well tonight. Appreciate you stopping in. We just wrapped up with the Nikke event, so now we're moving on to just kind of finishing out the rest of the stream by continuing on with the main storyline.
The goal of this operation is to execute the heretic known as Nihilister, commencing Elva particle purification sequence to aid with scanning. 53.58%, 28.77%, 1.49%. Purification complete.
Hey yo, efficient.
Using scan data and past engagement experience to track the enemy's current position. The expected coordinates have been sent to both commanders' terminals. She'll be taking to the skies and moving fast, so don't dally.
Wait, this heretic can fly?
That's right. Nihilister's nom de guerre is Fire Dragon.
So I think I hear that doesn't Nihilister suck? Like I guess you can get her as a playable unit, but I hear she apparently is not that good.
When in flight, she resembles the creature of legend and spouts scorching flames from her mouth.
How on earth are we supposed to catch her then?
With anti-aircraft guns, maybe?
What good will bullets do against a fire-breathing dragon?
Do you actually think she's a fire-breathing dragon? Because I don't think that's what applying a code name to something is actually supposed to indicate.
I'm just a lieutenant. How can you expect me to catch that thing? I'll only end up being extra crispy.
Extra crispy. Where's Dorothy in the game? I think she's here with us. Wait, Johan's here.
You could at least try not to look so pathetic.
It'll be fine. We've been to hell and back and lived to tell the tale.
Now that I think about it, you could say that my guns have been used in hell itself. Cool.
I'm afraid it won't be so easy this time around.
What a sordid bunch.
Oh, there she is over on the side.
Are you going to be fine working with them, Commander?
Oh yeah, and Pap Smear is here.
What will you do, Johan? As long as this ends with a heretic on the ground, I don't care. Whether you choose to follow Dorothy's advice is up to you. So long as we achieve our goal.
Boo, get Bryce, boo. He's right there.
We'll proceed like this is an individual operation.
Perfect! I won't have to do all the heavy lifting for those dimwits. Or I might end up as a shish kebab.
What are you going on about?
None of you have ever gone up against Nihilister. Once we piss her off, this entire area will become scorched earth in seconds. If you just stand there with your fingers up your ass, don't count on me to come save you, got it?
Oh boy.
Hey, don't think you're all that in a bag of chips just because you went head-to-head with her a few times.
If we'd had 5 previous encounters, we could fight with our eyes closed.
There's Dorothy. It's crazy how having her armor on makes her design look so much busier than usual. You almost catch up to the main chapters, or are you halfway there? I think I'm still like halfway there. I think the current storyline is in like the 30s right now. I think I just got into chapter like 20 or 21. What an arrogant brat. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I almost have her completely maxed out because she just keeps on showing up.
You'll be just fine. They may not be the most cordial bunch, but everyone here is the best of the best.
We'll see about that. We will see about that.
Watch over me.
I'm really craving something tasty.
Alrighty, get out of here.
Fully active! Tear through!
Have a taste of adventure.
Nice. That's not bad progress, honestly. You're nearly there. I think it's in the...
Anything else I can do to
I think
help the
the
thief?
current storyline is in like the late 30s, and I just got... Yeah, I'm just on chapter 20. Hold on, I can actually go ahead and look. 36. Okay, yeah. So I'm 16 chapters behind right now. Oh boy.
Proceeding to target.
All right, let me see if I can weave my way through these motherfuckers
the
here.
wind. Let's
Dang.
go, Starfish.
Oh, I can do a quick battle. Let's go.
I found something that looks delicious. Victory!
Dude,
Let's crack open some
that's
rope to
awesome.
Celebrate.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I think I can also... Yeah, another quick battle. Fuck you.
I will never fall.
Hey,
I found something that looks delicious. The menu here is so.
dude, this is so awesome. I could just collect fucking materials without having to waste all that time actually fighting. It's so sick. No Witch of the West or Glinda. No, this is not in fact Wicked, although there is a little cyclone going on right there. The last Nikke is expired. No, that's not right. She had a name. Della. Della has died. She finally succumbed to Mind Switch. She thought she had been redeemed and would ascend to heaven. I remained by her side for some time after she went. Without any Nikkes to protect me, there is no chance of me surviving on the surface. Spending a few moments to mourn her wouldn't do me any harm. I'm losing strength. The cold has become oddly comforting. I can see something through the broken window of my hideout. I can see heaven so clearly now. It seems so real, like it never disappeared. I wish I could go there. At this point, experiencing a mind switch would be a relief for me. Oh boy. Oh, this leads nowhere. Great.
Follow the wind. Follow the adventure. Commencing feast. Follow the wind. Follow the adventure.
God damn it. Which fairy tale characters are in game video?
Barely even counts as a snack.
Game video. Alright, get out of here, olive boys.
Fully active.
Have a taste of adventure. I'll snatch it in the blink of an eye.
Get out of here. Oh. Dude, her strawberries take fucking everything out. It's sick. There we go. The fairy tale characters that are in this video game right now are all of my, I mean, there is Alice,
Deploy the shield
and there's
at the
Dorothy.
designated point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, we do have Dorothy. And then there's also Cinderella. There's Hansel and Gretel. There is you know, not Ariel, but there is Little Mermaid. We also have is there Sleeping Beauty? No, but there is Freema. She's a Sleeping Beauty. And then we've also got Maiden and Guillotine. They were kind of fantasy characters for a little bit. 07, sorry that you missed April Fools. Hey, no worries around here. I have long ago learned to be able to shake off gotcha FOMO, which definitely is the better way to live your life, and it's also the way in which you can piss off the gotcha developers worst, is by not succumbing to their FOMO. But I hope you're doing all right tonight, Rift. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope you're doing well. Sleeping Beauty, I believe that's the very first Nikke after Lillivice, the prototype. Is it? So there is a Sleeping Beauty. Oh yeah, I think I vaguely remember that from the Red Hood event. Oh, there's also Red Hood. So there you go, Little Red Riding Hood.
Roger.
Isabel, go airborne. Wait 10 seconds, then fire off a round.
Yes, Commander.
Haerang, or the biochemical charge is good to go.
Ready to activate on your command.
Dorothy, now!
As the Raptures are distracted by Dorothy's diversion, They are slowly hemmed in by Noah's shield. At the same time, Haerang unleashes her biochemical weapons. Meanwhile, Isabel strikes from above.
Enemy neutralized.
I still really want her. Goddamn, when is she going to show up?
Sure, but at what cost? I've never been one for scorched earth tactics. Our primary target is Nihilister, not random raptures. Shouldn't we be trying to conserve our energy? That may be necessary for you, but not for us. If you couldn't tell by this point, let me spell it out for you. There's no place for any of you on this team. We don't have any room for any pencil pushers who are going to get their brains splattered on the wall while they stand there soiling their shorts.
Excuse me, princess.
Have I made myself clear?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Noah. I know, like, she's a brat. And I usually like brats, but there's something about her particular flavor of brattiness that I'm just like, I don't know. Not into it. Low battery CPU, by the way. April Fools might be added to the archives. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Imagine Genshin had an April Fool's event where they claim they'll give you 30,000 Primo Gems by daily reset, and then it comes and nothing happens. I mean, that's just every day, essentially. Cue pure rage from Genshin community. I mean, they wouldn't be unjustified to be upset about that. If any gacha decided to do that, I think the players would feel a little bit peeved.
Crystal. But if that's how you feel, why'd you bring us on in the first place?
Commander, we have to be rational about this. When we face Nihilister, we will need their help. We should try and cooperate with each other.
No, I won't have it. I don't know how you or Cecil think these clowns figure into this operation, but for me, all they're here for is to fire Vaphaus.
I have no intention of using Vaphaus.
Vaphaus is the entire reason this operation exists. By refusing to use it, you're intentionally sabotaging our operation.
Johan, Nihilister is moving again. If she gets any further, we won't be able to track her. We can settle this later.
Your move, pal. We could always go home.
Bah humbug. Johan storms forward.
I'll take that the operation is still on.
Okay. M'lady. Considering the shitty gifting that they did in that game, it's fitting backfiring April Fool. I do not think the game devs would be justified to be able to try and pull anything like that.
Maids can be.
Man, I do really like this this quick battle system being put onto the
What's next on the menu?
being put onto the main storyline events or battles too.
This is how
So look at this. You could just like keep racking up racking up points, racking up all types of materials, and also increasing your
hands to battle for victory. Let's
what's it called? Base defense level, I suppose?
I found something. Let's go, start.
Proceeding.
That was a filling meal. What's next on the menu?
Outpost defense, yeah. There we go.
I know a short commencing faith act. Follow
When
the
did they
wind.
add that in the recent updates?
the
Yeah, I'm pretty
adventure.
sure it was just in like the last
Stop.
one.
Nihilister was here.
You can tell from her stiletto footprints. Did she do this? You mean that flaming crater?
Such power. What do you think she was aiming for?
It could be a warning. One meant for us.
That would make sense. The way we're tracking her, there's no way she hasn't noticed. If we're going to work together on this operation, I think now is the time to discuss our next course of action.
Also, Dorothy, is your RGB like on the fritz? You might want to charge it soon.
Cecil,
Yes, I'm listening.
excuse me for a moment.
Also, are they related to each other? They've got a very similar aesthetic to them going on, with the white silver hair and then the striking blue eyes. You know, the whole people with blue eyes be like that whole meme. Johan turns the communication device off.
What are you doing?
You should go back.
Wait, hold on. What did he say to her? Cecil. Yes, I'm listening. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, and then he just turns off the comms. What's the meaning of this?
I shouldn't have to explain this to a fellow commander. You lack the conviction necessary to see this mission to completion. We can't have someone like you bringing down the team.
I simply said I wouldn't use Vapaus. I never said I wouldn't fight against Nihilister.
Don't be ridiculous. You have the ability to take her down with one shot instantly. Yet you would allow her to continue attacking. Do you realize how much damage she could inflict upon your allies? You're putting the entire operation in jeopardy. Do you really have what it takes to pull off this mission?
How about you? Oh, snap! Yeah. What about you? Oh. pull the old Uno reverse card right there.
Visual confirmation on a rapture. Single unit.
This is why you never turn off your comm link.
Oh, snap. As the rapture charges towards us, its core glistening, Johan lifts his mechanical arm. There is a cacophonous blast, and the rapture is sent hurling backwards. Oh, sheesh! Did you just make that rapture explode?
What was that? This guy is a human, right? Are we sure male Nikkes don't exist?
every Nikke player was like, I better fucking not. I swear to God, I better fucking safe things. Stop.
He's human, I assure you.
Nothing more than a bothersome fly.
Is that Bryce? Yep, that's Pap Smear right there.
Now, where was I? You don't deserve to be part of this operation.
You're right. It'll be a tougher fight without me around. But if having one difficult fight means that we can spare even one more life, then it's worth a shot. Get it? I won't allow you to convince me otherwise.
Commander, there's no time for this. We could run into Nihilister at any moment. I recommend that we re-establish communication with our operator immediately.
Fine. You have a resolve that's not so easily bent. But how far are you willing to go? What can you possibly contribute that will turn the tide? I doubt you can even survive on your own without depending on Nikke's.
I can provide my protagonist powers. What do you got? I'm a commander. My skills lie in commanding.
Commanding? That's a good answer.
Did you like it?
Fine. You can talk the talk, but we'll see soon enough if you can walk the walk. If you can't, I'll hand you over to Nihilister myself.
Oh, so scary. Alright. If you say so, people with blue eyes.
Watch over me.
Aw, man, this stage always annoys me. There's so many fucking buildings in the way.
Fully active. Clear scrap. Have a taste of adventure.
I'll snatch it in the blink of an eye.
Together.
I see you there, bitch. There we go.
So, this is how powerful maids can
All right, I'm getting more armor pieces as well. That's a good thing. Some good civilization right there. Okay.
Proceeding to target.
All right.
The way you hear is lacking.
I know a shortcut. Wanna see?
So, This is how.
All right, so it actually looks like we are all good on time for the stream here. Let's just wrap this up here a little bit here. We're seeing more and more bloodshed with this war. Are we any closer to reclaiming the surface than we were before? Second surface reclamation campaign hits an impasse. Previous statements issued by the army assured the public that they would reclaim strategic points on the surface by August, after which they would proceed to establish a massive outpost. However, July saw the army experiencing devastating casualties. Nearly 80% of troops were wiped out, putting the fate of the campaign into serious question. All this war does is increase our taxes and tank the economy. Those in power should resign and be behind bars. Actually, war is one of the few things that guarantees the economy gets stimulated. So, you know, that's why, you know, capitalists always are looking for war efforts to be put into place. They built 100 times more Nikkes, but that doesn't do much. That doesn't do much good when none of them can do anything. These damn corporations are bleeding us dry.
Proceeding to target.
All hands to the pump.
Anything else I can do to help the thieves? I know a shortcut. Commencing. Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
All right, and then last one.
Proceeding.
Victory! Let's crack open some rum to celebrate.
There we go. Alrighty, so with that, I say we're good to go ahead and call it there for the evening. Yeah, I think ending on this screen right here is the perfect way to end things off. Alrighty, so yeah, like I said, I think with that we'll go ahead and call it there for the night. I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. You know, we managed to finish off the new flavor. I guess now we know why it's called the new flavor event. And even if we didn't manage to do the April Fool's event, you know, hey, we got a little farther, you know, in the main campaign. And when I say a little farther, I mean a little farther. But hey, we're farther along than we were before, so I'm going to take that as a victory. So yeah, tomorrow, I think there's still some stuff that we could do in Genshin, but we may potentially do FGO. I don't know. I will check to see how much more of the little you know, the thing that we were doing before with Varessa, you know, with that weird little thing with the mushroom god or whatever it was. If there's a decent amount left to do with that, that whole thing, we'll go ahead and do Genshin. But if it's something where it's like, I don't know, maybe the rest of that would take like 15-20 minutes or something, then I think we might go ahead and just do an FGO stream tomorrow. So I think, yeah, that is the plan. So go ahead and follow my Blue Sky if you want to know what that decision ends up being, or you can just subscribe and you'll know what happens when we actually go live. But yeah, for tonight, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good day, a good morning, good night, wherever it might be for you. And with any luck, I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.